Well guys, we're back in the studio and here we're going to do a product review for you guys. So guys, for those of you who have followed my journey in the hunting industry, I'm never been one to be part of product brands. And this year was probably the first year where I managed to become last year I became a treason ambassador for treason camo. And then this year I was lucky enough to become part of the Vector Optics brand. Super excited about this, guys. I have tested 2 pairs of binoculars. As you'll see, I've got the Paragon 10x42 HD binocular. Yeah. This specific pair I won on an Instagram competition. And this pair is the Paragon 10x42 binocular that I was sponsored, let's call it that, with the built-in rangefinder. 2 awesome pairs of binoculars, guys, that would suit any outdoorsman getting into the industry and wanting some quality glass that doesn't break the bank. So I'm going to have to explain this really carefully as we go along. So I've always used binoculars that can fit the budget. Big thing for us in South Africa is also what you can get and what you can afford regarding stuff that gets imported into the country. Any of your high-end, high-range binoculars, your Leicas, your Swarovskis, your Leopolds, that stuff is extremely expensive, but it is super important as a guide to have quality glass. So throughout my hunting career, I started my hunting career with Bushnell. Bushnell was no good. I really did not enjoy them. They didn't work well for me, but in saying that, guys, I was using entry-level binoculars, having failures and stuff like that. I used a really cheap, inexpensive pair of binoculars when the Bushnell failed. I don't even know if they're on the market anymore. They used to be called Ultra Optics. One of the cheapest pair of binoculars I bought lasted me 2, nearly 3 seasons. They were plenty good for that time frame when I was a starting out guide. The biggest thing is that guides don't have enough money to go out there and go and spend 50,000-60,000 rand on a pair of binoculars, because that's what it's going to set you back buying a solid pair of Swarovskis or any of that high range stuff, Leicas. It just does not fit in the budget, and this is where I think the Vector Optic range is a great range to get into for high-end glass. So guys, I haven't hunted with a rangefinder in all my years of being a guide. I've never had the money in the account to go and buy myself a pair of Vortex, Leicas, Swarovskis, anything in that rangefinder category. A lot of young professional hunters out there have the right client and are gifted these things, but to physically go out there and go and buy them, it is literally deciding whether you are going to put fuel in your truck or put bread on the table or support your family in any way. That's what I'm talking about, the ridiculous cost when it comes to buying those range of binoculars. And this is where Vector comes in. Vector Optics is not a new company, guys. Head onto their website and go check where they were founded. These guys have been going since 2005. So they've been in the industry for 20 years with the optic stuff. So it's not just your run-of-the-mill Chinese knockoffs that you're getting. This is a brand that you can trust, and you can get in there and find yourself quality binoculars at affordable prices. Spotting scopes, rifle scopes. I've got red dot sights. Anything for your hunting or your shooting needs, you will find there. And the website is super simple to use, super simple to navigate, as in checking out what their product levels are. They've got their premium stuff, their next range stuff, then their entry level brands. You can click in there and find something that suits your budget. But you'll be extremely surprised at what their premium stuff costs in comparison to any of the other premium brands out there, especially when it comes to talking about HD glass and HD binoculars. So I haven't done a lot of deep dives into comparing in the Leopold price range and stuff. I've just got rough numbers in my head. I stand corrected when I dish out numbers, guys. You guys can go onto the websites and check for yourself, value for money, what it is. I'm going to just tell you my experience about these two pairs of binoculars. For me, to get into some quality glass, you can't beat them. I might mess this up. The Rangefinder binoculars have OLED glass in, and the Paragon 10x42s are HD glass. And I had to contact the guy who I deal with at Vector, a guy by the name of Joe. He chatted to me when I won the first pair and I got into the program for the optics thing, and he said, what would I like to test? And I said, well, I've already got a pair of binoculars from you guys. I'd like to test a Rangefinder pair of binoculars, as I've never ever owned a pair. So he sent them to me. I've hunted the whole season with this, guys. These things are rugged. They're built to last. The caps, the everything, the functionality, super simple. It's got red reticle inside for you to range with, meters, yards, elevation. And the thing that I really enjoyed about these binoculars specifically, because I'm getting a bit older and the eyes are getting a bit dodgier, the fact that you can adjust each eye relief for you, adjust the focus for each eye to make it super crisp. That was a winner for me on these binoculars. They're not that heavy in the bush. They're super comfortable in the hand. We use our shooting sticks to balance on to take, clear imagery. The Rangefinder has worked extremely well. We just finished up a great safari with Utanda safaris, and I had a guy that was shooting with the 300 Win Mag, shooting long distances, and I was ranging in comparison with their stuff that they had. With this, we were within the same yardage every time. So super excited. I haven't changed the battery in this, guys. I put a new battery in it, and they say when you have a rangefinder in a pair of binoculars, you tend to range anything and everything. Make sure you have a spare battery. So yeah, for inexpensive, I say inexpensive, and I'm going to surprise you on the price. You can buy this pair of binoculars for under $800 if you go on the site. And I challenge you to go out there and go and look at any of those top brands. Compare what you're getting here for $800 and to find the closest comparison with a rangefinder in, you are probably going to be within that $2,000 mark. So make sure you go and check that out, because I don't know if I can find anything of this quality in that price bracket. There are a lot of knockoff brands out there, guys. There's a lot of guys that are selling products on AliExpress and stuff like that. I've got a brother of mine who's gone and purchased rangefinder binoculars on there. They are brilliant for what you get for them. They've got no brand on them, but they seem to be a copy of the Rudolph or the actual Rudolph that has been branded elsewhere. I don't know, but these are 10x42s. Having the 10x42 glass as a PH is probably the most go-to size, because you get that nice field of view. Everything is super nice. Normally what I find with a cheap pair of binoculars, halfway through the season, they become sloppy. So when you set them for your eyes, they're sloppy. The eye caps are crisp. We get a lot of dust here, and this is where the dust gets into these things and they start getting all crunchy. They start coming loose. And this has been in the back of my pickup since day one, bouncing around in a case. So definitely, if you want to get into rangefinder binoculars, this is the one to go for. This pair of binoculars has surprised the living heck out of me. It's an unbelievable, handy 10 by 42, fits beautifully in your hand, super light pair of binoculars. The build quality is sturdy, so you know you haven't got junk. And this is HD glass. This is my first experience of HD glass. And guys, you could pick this pair of binoculars up for a cracking $130. These are unreal for their price. In all honesty, and we're talking about honesty here regarding the binoculars, I find the colors and crispness of this glass better than the rangefinder glass. I even asked if they were looking at going into doing HD glass in the rangefinders. But I can't get into the technical stuff there because I don't really know much about how the glass setups are. I'm just talking to you guys as a guy in the field testing binoculars. If you are a new PH wanting to get into the industry, go get yourself a pair of these to start off with, guys. Unless you've got the money to go waste, these things are unbelievable. I've never owned a pair that I can be that honest with that last. Yes, I've used these more because of the rangefinder capabilities, but for clarity purposes, these to me are much crisper and clearer and give you great colors. Low light, brilliant in low light, both pairs of binoculars, but again, this one knocks the wheels off of this one. So yeah, for an inexpensive pair of binoculars, again, I'll repeat myself, this is what you want to look for when starting out as a guide. Again, I think if you go and look at some of the other ranges regarding this HD glass, you are looking at $600 to $800 in the 10 by 42 HD glass, where you can get $800 you can get a pair of rangefinder binoculars, and $130 you get HD glass in a pair of binoculars. I think it's an absolute no-brainer. You guys can hop on the comments here and let me know who has experienced these and who's enjoyed them as much as I have. I've had no shit with them. We are in SA. It's rough, it's rugged, it's dusty, it's dirty, and I reckon that is a great way to test absolute quality in the field, is by getting them in the bush, putting them in the truck, bouncing around in them, working, running, getting sweat, getting dust, getting rained on, and they have stood the challenge. So guys, if you do want to get your hands on a set of this, I'm going to put the link in the description. If you want to find out more, you're more than welcome to drop me a DM on Instagram, Facebook. Find me on all the social media handles. And then if you are really, really keen on a pair, I'm going to put the discount code here, another 10% off. If you use the link, you'll get a discounted rates on the link. If you don't believe me, go just to Vector Optics online store, go check it out, and then go on to my link and check it out. You will get a discount automatically, and you get a discount code for another 10% if you watch this video all the way to the end, and I'll throw up the 10% discount there for you guys. So guys, just a short, sweet review on a pair of awesome binoculars. Vector brand has done a lot, and I'm super excited to be partnered with them, and hopefully coming into the new season, I will have some other quality products to test in the field. So also let me know in the comments below, what would you like me to test out of the Vector range next. I'm thinking of testing out their spotting scopes. I've never hunted with a spotting scope, guys. It seems to be the way the hunting's going these days, especially with the long range shooting, long range hunting. Obviously, a 10 by 42s aren't going to cut it at a mile out to sex an animal. So I'm looking and thinking of checking out that range. I'm really looking at getting a new scope out of their Continental Premium range for my 3006 Ackley. Something with zero stop, adjustable turrets, something like that. But also I don't want to go complicate things. The rifle shoots extremely well. But I'm looking at that. And then the other thing that I'm really, really keen on is getting a new red dot for my 375 H&H. For those who've watched the channel, I have got one of Vector Optics sub-brand red dot sights. It's called the Vector Optics. Only reason why I want to change that from what's on my 375, I'm wanting a larger MO8 dot on it. I want more of a 6 MO8 dot on it because of the fact that that rifle is used to be shooting up close and personal. I don't ever want to miss the dot. And I think I have a 2 or 3 MO8 dot on that red dot for now. I might be mistaken, but I can check it up. It's super accurate. Like when I mean super accurate, but that dot is quite fine. So I think with my aging eyes, it might be a better idea to go for a larger dot that I can use when I'm up close and personal hunting buffalo in the thick Fish River Valley underneath the thick cover and along the coast that we got, because everything is up close and personal. So guys, hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and let me know what more you want to find out about Vector Optics, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.